When what became known as the Tiananmen Square Massacre happened on June 4th, 1989, I was doing a daily public affairs television show in Ottawa. The student riots in Beijing, which brought on armed resistance from the police, resulted in upwards of 7,000 deaths, or at least that's what we believe. The real numbers may never be known because the Chinese authorities kept, and they're still keeping a tight lid on all the information platforms. However, I used to play badminton at Carleton University, and I became friends with many Mandarin-speaking students from China, and they were in touch with their friends and family via email, cell phone, the internet, every imaginable kind of source, and they were getting real information, and they were very happy to come on the television show and tell us a lot more of what really happened and how it happened and how many people they think were actually killed and so on. They very kindly gave me a gift of the t-shirt with the iconic picture of the young man standing in front of the tank. TWA Flight 800 exploded at 8:31 p.m. on July 17, 1996, a few minutes after taking off from JFK. It was on its way to Rome via Paris, and it plummeted into the Atlantic. I was doing a late-night radio show in Vancouver, and the newsroom, of course, was madly scrambling to get the usual journalists and commentators, but my producer managed to find a woman, I don't know how he did this, who was sort of intimately involved with the story, because all along that coast, people were encouraged to get in their boats and get out there and see if they could rescue anybody. By the way, nobody was rescued. Everybody aboard died. And so we were in contact with this woman whose husband and son took their fishing boat and went out in the dark in the middle of the night and did their best to try and save anybody. There were a lot of conspiracy theories, of course, about how this happened. The truth was, it was a spark in a fuel line. It was a total accident, a tragedy. Not long after, a natural disaster happened in Mumbai, and again, we passed on the official news sources, and my producer managed to get the night clerk at a major hotel, and this guy kept running in and out of the hotel onto the street to report with his own eyes exactly what was happening. PICKLE. The official story is always a lie, and even if it isn't, but it is, it's never good enough. What you want to do is not get the usual suspects. You want to get people who are right there on the ground, right in the soup, and all you want to do is ask them the 5 basic questions: who, what, why, when, where. That's the story.